MLK Day means celebrating diversity and the significance of one man standing up for his beliefs.
MLK Day, to me, represents the sacrifice of one for the equality of all.
Oh man, it means a lot. Freedom. I'm saying everybody coming as one. That's about it.
It means equality for all.
MLK Day probably means freedom to me, even though as cliche as that sounds, MLK Day is something that is revered ever since it started in like the 1960s, 1970s to today. And I feel like the continuation of it just is a remembrance of the freedom that like occurred because of the fact that MLK lived and like did what he did. So
MLK Day, to me, means the day that America finally decided to accept all people equally. Because we realized beauty isn't skin deep. It's what's on the inside that matters.
MLK Day means that we're celebrating a guy who was very influential in the black culture, and he set the tone for people who come after him, and we look up to him as someone where we should strive to be like, and hopefully can be like, and maybe surpass him, because we need to continue this great thing that he's done for us, and fighting for our freedom. And now we look to him as an inspiration.
Martin Luther King Day is important in, I guess, remembering that standing up for your beliefs isn't always going to go to waste, and that it's worthwhile, even just, I guess, the little things you decide to do.
MLK Day is celebrating the fact that we have equality in our schools today.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Respect.
Strong.
My man. That's 2, but it's okay.
Incredible.
Competent.
Courageous.
Dedicated.
Powerful. Indescribable.
Fresh.
Inspirational.
I'd say he was strong.
MLK is ingenuity.
Amazing. I really can't find one word. If you talk about MLK, he's bigger than one word. I think he means so much. I fight to be like him every day.
Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
think the fact that people are created equally. My mom is of Caucasian descent, my dad's of Asian descent, and that would be frowned upon, I think, without MLK and the civil rights movement to bring equality to all races.
I guess he paved the way for a lot of different cultures to be integrated into our schools. And so, whereas before there's a lot of segregation in classes, like we're all able to learn in the same classroom.
I don't think there's any one aspect of MLK's legacy that's most apparent in my life. I feel like it's the fact that he completely changed the United States and then ended up changing the entire world because of what he did. So I feel like there's no really comparison to what life would be like if MLK didn't live and if he did. But if there was, it would be a huge, stark difference. And I think the fact that everybody's lives were so changed is the biggest part of his legacy that has impacted all of us today.